this condo, I can fit a limousine. Yeah, ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moon. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, hell yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of brick.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a man who is a collegiate star here in the Badger State. It's Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They put Pickens in motion.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
And he's going to have a Rams first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
70 range. 70. Let's go now.
Throwing to begin is Love. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. That's a 31-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. Using that big frame to try to get the yard, but I don't think he got it. Held up in the line of scrimmage, there's no gain. Now it's going to be 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He will have the conversion and more. He's still on his feet. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. To throw is Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And You're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down on one. Third and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Riggs,
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Panther 60, Panthers, Dragon 60. Ready.
On play action, Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lion. Reload. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long.
And 19 Lion. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run here with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70.
They go right back to Taylor. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
This drive will start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Love. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Bison, 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Love. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. to the ground after the penalty. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Quick throw here is complete. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is McLaurin. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Packers. Now for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Rams.
Back to the air one more time. Going for it all. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Set. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Here's Love. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to run it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Packers 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go! Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check out.
Now Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Back to the air once more on second down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
They'll run here with Taylor. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Here's a handoff to Cook. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Third and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Whoa! And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. They'll go play action with Love. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, with the score.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Nigga pass interference the shit out that route.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he'll be taken down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff, running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will score. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Packers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The PAT up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Third down and 9. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hold it ready. Got it. Mustang 19.
Now a give up the middle. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Love. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
70 range, 70 range. Set go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 88 yards. Touchdown, Rams. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Go.
In motion, Reed.
Go.
He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground
and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
They'll throw out of the gun, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.